Today, I asked my viewers, I asked them to submit the best would you rathers they can think of. And today, we are going to be going through those would you rathers. But let's see, guys. Micah, would you rather get cracked by your dad or be forced to crack your mom? Who made this? There's someone out there that made, okay. I don't really know what to say here. There's not really a right choice at all. What are y'all saying here, guys? What are y'all taking here? What's the option y'all are taking here? You know what I mean? What's the option y'all are taking? Maybe I'm not a good chooser or something. What are y'all doing here, guys? Type 1 if you're getting See, I don't even want to say that. Type 1 if you're getting cracked by your dad or you're cracking your... See, I probably should have a veto, right? There's got to be some questions I just don't... I shouldn't answer, you know? There's not really any real answer to this because I don't want to do any of that. So I'm going to make an executive decision here, and I'm going to say that I'm going to give myself 3 vetoes, so I get to say no to not answering 3 things, because I'm not answering that fucking question. What the hell? Okay, maybe the next one's gonna be better. Okay, Michael, would you rather be forgotten by your entire family or forget everything about your entire family? See, that's better than cracking your family. I would say, it's kind of philosophical. Forget your family because you can't feel bad about it. The thing is, you can't feel bad about it, but like not feeling bad about something isn't a solution. It's just like hiding from your feelings. You know what I mean? Feeling bad about a decision is kind of like part of growing and learning. But I feel like not forgetting everything about your entire family, that wouldn't really be much better than them forgetting you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I would have to say be forgotten by your entire family, because I feel like even if my entire family forgot me, I feel like my family was such like a core essential to my development as a person. If I forgot them, I feel like I would be someone completely different, especially my siblings. My mom, not really in a good way does she contribute to anything I've ever experienced. But okay, next one. Micah, would you rather have everyone think you fucked a goat, but you didn't, or fuck a goat, but no one knows you did it? Who are submitting these questions? So if everyone thinks you fucked a goat, and you didn't, who is everyone? Like everyone in the entire universe thinks you did that? Follow up, why a goat? Exactly. Actually, yeah, guys, said why specifically a goat? Another follow up, there's only one real answer here, but it's like I don't want to do that. Because if everyone thinks you fucked a goat, I think your reputation is ruined and you're probably not going to get far in life. I'm going to have to say option 2. Bro. You know, it's not what I want to do, but you know, the hardest choices require the strongest wills, guys. You know what I mean? What are y'all taking is actually the better question. Michael, would you rather randomly become naked for exactly 5 seconds randomly once a month, or have 1 out of 10 people think you're naked at all times, but everyone else doesn't see it? Dude, what are these fucking questions? What are these questions, bro? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this one. I would have to say randomly naked, because if 1 in 10 people think I'm naked even though I'm not, that's still like, I would have to say I don't even leave my house that much. I leave my house maybe 3 times a month, so I feel like it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Who was writing these questions? I don't know, bro. I don't even know. Would you rather date Natalie Reynolds or set an orphanage on fire? What do you think? What do you want me to think? Any sane person is going to be like, oh, I'll set an orphanage on fire. Those British boys don't deserve life. I'd rather die than date Natalie Reynolds. Yeah, no, I'd have to say date Natalie Reynolds. I know she's like, people don't like her and stuff, but like, you could just break up with her. I'm not going to murder children. Not this time at least. I'll have to say 9. I'll set an orphanage on fire. What do you mean? Whatever floats your boat, bro. Whatever floats your boat, bro. Okay, next one. Micah, would you rather have pubes as teeth or teeth as pubes? I don't know why I expected it to be like slightly normal, but this was... I'm gonna just veto this. Paw of the kids, they will burn. I'm a guess. I'm gonna be ore farming like Superman in the flames of a burning orphanage. Okay, bro. Okay. Next one. Micah, would you rather be tied to Jake Paul or fuck a femboy? Be tied to Jake Paul. I don't want to fuck a dude. I just don't want to do that. I'm good. And I mean, as he didn't say a specific amount of time, I'm gonna assume like 24 hours. I can be tied to Jake Paul. He's a millionaire, guys. I just don't want to fuck a dude. I think I'm just good. Well, are y'all taking option 2? Weird till bro sees mine. I don't even want to see yours at this point, bro. That's ominous as hell. Okay. Micah, would you rather crack a femboy or crack a femboy? Can I veto this one? There's not really a right answer. I'm gonna just have to say crack a femboy. I'll just have to say crack a femboy. If I'm forced to, like if I'm being held at gunpoint and going to die if I don't, then I'll crack a femboy, bro. Just not my first option. Okay. Would you rather sell your balls or be with someone you really hate? Sell? Do balls have a price in the stock market, guys? Who here would buy my balls? My glorious balls, bro. You would pay to have my balls. Sell your balls. I just don't know me. Okay, don't. No. Okay, that's no. See, that's no. No. You want to say no? I'll have to say I don't hate anyone, guys. I feel like hate is an emotion that I feel like hate is such a strong word. I don't think I've ever hated anyone in my entire. Well, no, I have, but I don't at this current moment hate anyone. So be with someone you really hate isn't really an option for me, so I'll just have to say be with someone you really hate because I don't really hate anyone, guys. Hate is a primitive emotion, guys. You know what I mean? Choose love, guys. I'll put them on my wall with the screw. Yeah, I'm dead gonna. Exactly what Ava said. Well, man, guys, let's just calm down. Okay, next one. Micah, would you rather eat a lollipop that's not your favorite flavor or get skinned alive and tortured? Well. You know, lollipops, you know, I don't really hate them, but they're not like my favorite thing. You know what I mean? But I'll have to take a lollipop if I'm forced to, guys, because dying wouldn't be very fun. Okay, would you rather be performative? I wonder who submitted this. Would you rather be a performative male and hurt the females or become a femboy that would make people happy? I want the second one. Oh, can we calm down, bro? Would you rather be I think I'd rather be a performative male than be a femboy. In my opinion. No hate to my femboys, but I feel like being a femboy would kind of go against who I am as a person. Would you rather crack a labubu or run over a human? This is a pretty obvious one. I'm cracking a labubu, bro. Micah, would you rather ban someone in your Discord server or pay their debt off? What do you think, bro? I'm banning every single person if I'm not paying your debt off. How do I tell you, bro? I'm poor. We all poor. I should go sleep. You probably should, bro. But you know, you're here right now, so you think about that one. I'm poor, bro. We all poor as hell. First one. Would you rather sleep on it? Slop, you're scaring him, guys. Guys, can we just let's just keep it family friendly, you know? Would you rather sleep on a stone bed or would you rather sleep on a cloud that you can fall through? I'm sorry, I keep spamming the sound effect, but what are these questions, bro? Very obviously, I'd rather sleep on a stone bed than die. Obviously, maybe this is pretty crazy to say, but I'd rather sleep on a bed made of stone than fall to my death. In my opinion. Crack as in break? Yeah. Oil up your homie or oil up your homie's mom. I don't even really have any, like, homie's moms that I know, but let's be honest, bro. This is even a would you rather. I would love to... Never mind. Yeah, no, I would have to say oil up my homie's mom. Like a good middle-aged mom. Wouldn't mind, bro. Wouldn't mind at all. Mom, exactly, guys. Okay. Become the person you want to fuck, or fuck the person you want to fuck. LOL. What else was I supposed to say? What do you? What? No, what? What? You mean like fuck the person you want to become? I don't really have anyone that I want to fuck though. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything there. But then I'd become a woman. Wait. Oh, like you become the person. Like you like take over that person's body. Okay, that makes sense. I don't want to be anyone except myself though. So would that mean like fucking myself? I don't want to become anyone except myself. So I'll just have to say become the. I mean, for how long? I'm gonna have to say. I mean, I'm gonna assume it's not for permanently. So I'm gonna say become. I'm gonna say option 1, become. Lil Ah Boy. Got a fucking brick calling me a little loud boy, dude. You're like 12 years old, yo. Let's calm down. Okay, next one. Micah, would you rather crank that Soldier Boy or get cranked by Soldier Boy? Alright. Yo, can you stop saying next, bro? I'm actually gonna get tight. 14? Yeah, 14. That's like a little baby, bro. You just came out the womb, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to say crank that Soldier Boy, I guess. Next one. Ass tits. That's actually a good question. You know, get to calling me on guy and calling you. How do I tell you, bro? Anyway, what's up, Bailey? How you doing, British boy? I'll have to say tits. This is not a very friendly question, but I'm not gonna lie. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Next one. Okay, Michael, would you rather become gay but reality bending, or become straight? Oh, stay straight but become a stripper? What are these? What are these fuck ass questions, bro? I don't. Obviously, I'd rather stay straight, but I don't want to be a stripper. Can I just veto this question? How many vetoes have I used? 2? I think I've used 2. I have 1 more veto left. What if the next question is arguably worse? I mean, it's pretty obvious. I'd rather stay straight and become a stripper. How do you become gay? It doesn't even make sense. Aren't you kind of just like, you have an affinity towards certain, I feel like you'd have an affinity from birth. So I'd have to be reborn, or do I just like suddenly wake up one day and I'm like, dick. So you're technically gay. I don't think being a stripper makes you gay. Have you not seen Magic Mike? Magic Mike, he was a straight stripper. Wait, was Magic Mike? Is Magic Mike straight? Yeah, see? Magic Mike was a straight stripper. Micah the stripper? I guess. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd have to say stripper. No? No, Magic Mike was was straight, right? Okay, next one. Let's hope this one is just not bad. Michael, would you rather crack Waterboy or crack Equilibrium? This was a good stream. Y'all life matters. Love you all. Today it was a good stream, bro. Thank you to everyone who showed up.